This time of the year, people like to do some spring cleaning at home, but it's also a good time to do some preventable maintenance. PEMCO's Chief Claim Officer, Calvin Strong, shows Saint some things to look for.
Calvin, a lot of us leave our cars on the outside so we can use our garages for storage. What kind of things should we be aware of when we're storing things in our garage?
It's a great question. You got to think about the hazards that can be created from storing things in your garage. For instance, over here, there's a nice shelving for some food, for sure, like the cereal, the crackers. These are things that animals are very much attracted to. They can come into your garage and create additional damage to get to the food that they're desiring.
Calvin, paint cans, they're hard to recycle. We've got a whole bunch here. Is that a problem?
Yes, there's some couple problems here, starting with the cans that no longer have paint in them. They should be moved out of here. They can potentially add to a fire that has started and just accelerate that. With regards to the paint that you're looking to keep, you want to bring them into a temperature-controlled environment.
And everything I don't need, we're just going to get rid of.
Exactly.
All right, so what should we know about propane tanks?
Most importantly, you should realize that you want to keep them away from anything that's flammable.
This is not the most glamorous part of the house, but there are lots of important things here, right?
Absolutely. This is your water heater. This is a tankless water heater. What to look for is leaks. Start off by reading the owner's manual and understanding the recommended maintenance they require. I would also recommend that you have someone come out, especially for the tankless water heater like this, on an annual basis. And you want to flush or have it descaled so you can get rid of some of the minerals.
The sediment that's in there?
The sediment that could build up over time.
If you have the classic water heater, a lot of the things you're saying also
apply,
right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Calvin, here's a subject I can really warm to. What should we be doing to make sure that we have a safe furnace?
Absolutely. So what do you want to do first? You want to start off looking for unique noises, or it's sounding weird, or maybe your gas bill is going up, and so you come down to check. First of all, you want to check for gas leaks. And I strongly advocate you having a carbon monoxide monitor.
Yeah, we got one right over there.
Okay, so you can check for that. The other thing is always read the owner's manual to understand what maintenance needs to be done. I recommend at least every season, so 4 times a year, replacing the filter. On an annual basis, you want to hire a professional to come out to do an inspection, in addition to changing your filter on a regular basis.
Calvin, spring maintenance is not just about what's happening inside, but also outside.
For sure, for sure. Starting with your trees. It's a great opportunity to get out and prune some of the branches that could create problems for you. Make sure that you've really cleared out the area so when wind does come, you don't have losses. You also want to check for trees that have limbs or branches that kind of hang over your roof or near your roof. Not only can tree limbs create damage to your roof, but they also can create like a super highway for animals to crawl onto your roof and get into your home.
All right, Calvin, thanks for all of the tips. I learned a lot about spring maintenance.
Yes, prevention is good for any time of the year.
Yeah, and I am inspired. I'm going to go work over here. I'll see you later.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Saint.
Sponsored by PEMCO Insurance.